Well, I'm a week late and it's getting dark. May as well do this darn thing now. Hello and welcome to my extremely narcissistic bead show haul. Starring Waffle. Okay, let's start this off. So, last week I went to the International Gem and Jewelry Show in Timonium, Maryland, and I spent about $400 on various items. Here is what I've bought. This is 2.5 strands of blue kyanite. These are 5mm beads. Well, those are 4mm beads, and these are 6s. I already used a couple of the 6s, that's why the strand is all funky like that. Okay. And next I have this wonderful graduated strand of kyanite chips. I guess you'd call them chips. They're more like shards, more or less. This is going to make a nice couple of necklaces. This gigantic strand of marble skulls. I'm going to make adorable little voodoo dolls out of these. These are really heavy beads. They're solid dyed marble, kind of great. I have really tiny versions of these already. Okay, this giant pile is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 strands of various sizes of yellow and rose gold filled beads. A strand of these awesome crystal skulls. And a strand of amethyst bicones. These are real amethysts. They are not dyed. They are A grade. This is my first strand of A grade amethyst, actually. One strand of rainbow moonstone. I already used a couple of these. The lighting is bad. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows what moonstone looks like. Kind of opaly, kind of gray. Next, I have this turquoise strand of spikes. It's massive, and it's probably going to be enough to make 4 or 5 necklaces. A bag of Ye Basic Chinese lampwork beads, because these are fun to make earrings with. Next, we have various strands. These are black obsidian. It's not a solid black. They have little bands of gray and some clear milky brown here and there. Anyway, 2 strands of little tiny hearts and nuggets. These are... come here, honey. Oh. Next are various minuscule strands of abacus or rondelle beads. I'm not going to go through them individually because it's a lot. They're tiny and tons of them. But I almost have a full rainbow now. Okay, and these are just Ye Basic lead-free pewter spacers and gold-plated spacers. Some hearts, daisy shapes, and these little flowers too. Sorry for my neighbor laughing. We don't have much time before it gets really dark. Next is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 strands, 2 6mm and 3 4mm strands of dyed blue jade, and 1 dyed green one in 6mm. These are just various cut glass strands. I really liked the shapes of these green ones. And these blue ones will make really cool earrings too, among other things. They're kind of like the same color as the TARDIS, so they'll probably get used in Doctor Who stuff. And the last of the gems over here, this is a strand of extremely minuscule emeralds. This is Ethiopian opal. It's very, very tiny, so you can't really see the fire in it, but it is there, trust me. When I make something with this, I'll show you guys in the daylight, and you'll see how awesome this stone really is. And this is 2 separate strands of purple phantom quartz. These are 8mm. And these little guys here, come here baby, are 6mm beads. They're so pretty. There's no dye in this, it's their natural color. Okay, and last we have my spacers. Each of these bags, except for this one, were $15 a piece, and they weigh about half a kilo each, except this one. It weighs an entire kilo, because that's 2 bags. So, we have 2 sizes of Heshi disc beads. This is 8mm, and this is 6. These itty bitty teeny tiny little spacers, because I use these as fillers between my sparkly beads. These are bead frames. The hole for the string is actually here on the edge. You put it through the bottom, you put a bead right here, and put the string through that, and then you put the string through the top. And that is a bead frame. Here are chain links. These are for making chains. You just use jump ring in between each link and then put a clasp on. These are bales for the back of handmade resin pieces, and now I will never ever have to buy them again unless I want a different style. Here we have tiny little guns. I'm gonna make earrings and little resin pieces with this. They're so cute. And some angel wings. Not some angel wings, probably a couple hundred of them. And lastly, these bullets. It's a shame they don't open. They would make like the cutest little canisters ever. But they're still gonna make some really great looking jewelry. I'm gonna pair them with little jars and do something wild. Anyway, that is my bead haul from the International Gem and Jewelry Show at the Timonium Fairgrounds last week. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye.